about 5'10", and wasn't, not so tall now, but when you're in the 8th grade and 5'10", pretty tall. And you don't have to worry about getting in the proper position. You pretty much are like, okay, that's my rebound. Just keep going, little girl. I got this. Get to high school, I'm still the tallest one on my team, and so I have to play the center position. But to go on to college, no one wanted a 5'10" post player, so I had to learn a different position. I had to learn how to shoot from the outside. I had to put myself in position for some good things to happen. If you position yourself the right way, you don't have to be the tallest, the fastest, the biggest. And I was thankfully able to translate that to the real world, going, okay, I'm not the prettiest, I'm not the most this, I'm not the most that. But if I keep working, if I keep positioning myself, some good things are going to happen. And thankfully that was the case.
And that was the case. She wanted to be a professional athlete, and she knew to become that, she would have to become a sports journalist. And that's exactly what Roberts did. She joined ESPN as a sportscaster in 1990.
Hello again, everyone. I'm Robin Roberts. This time we're bringing two very different men into the sports light, Rush Limbaugh and Spike Lee. I know. What possibly could they have in common? You're about to find out.
In 2005, she was named co-anchor for Good Morning America on ABC.
We've not had someone anchoring the news on a permanent basis, and we can announce today it's going to be Robin.
Wow. Hope you had a good weekend, everyone. I'm Robin Roberts. Good morning.
Good morning. Good morning, everyone. Good morning, America.
I feel like I'm on top of the world. There are over 200 game reserves and national parks here in South Africa, 17 alone in the Joburg area.
I remember the first time I said this. Good morning, America. Still exciting.
That's the news and weather at 7:16. Charlie and Diane, do I get double pay for doing the weather along with the news? Just checking.
Nope.
I owe a lot to Charlie and Diane. I could not think of two better journalists, human beings, friends to start this wild ride with.
Robertson was diagnosed with breast cancer in 2007, and she had to go through 10 chemotherapy sessions until she could get better. And while being sick, she also lost her mother. And it doesn't matter how old you are, if you're 4 or 40, when you're sick, all you want is your mother. Roberts had to go through chemo and grieve her mother's death at the same time.
After my battle with breast cancer, I was diagnosed in 2007 and I completed treatment in 2008. And I was devastated when I became ill again and was diagnosed with MDS, which is a blood disorder that affects the bone marrow. And it was directly linked to the treatment that saved my life from breast cancer. It's extremely rare, and I never want people to feel that I regret fighting breast cancer. You have to fight the battle in front of you. But I look at all that I was able, because I did stand up and fight breast cancer.
After everything she went through, she still came out to be a positive, inspiring, loving person.
Underway in making broadcast history a television first.
People often ask, what's it like to have this view of history?
Mr. President, sounds good, doesn't it?
It's got a certain ring to it.
And it's great, but I look at it differently. I think, what is it that I'm learning that's going to change possibly somebody's life who's hearing this?
What do you hope to accomplish on this trip?
Well, I think it's very important for people in the Middle East to know that people in the United States care about health, and especially women's health.
I asked them afterwards, I said, why are you dancing? They're saying, through a translator, they said, we're celebrating life. Let's get the very latest now from right here in Port-au-Prince, Haiti.
I think about the time that we were able to reunite a family.
Little Maya Esther, still at an orphanage in Port-au-Prince when the earthquake struck.
I think I will always be involved in communication of some sort. I think it's very powerful. I think I have been very fortunate in being able to connect with people in a certain way.